Aloha, good morning. Welcome to Live Yoga channel. Come and join us, hop on your mat. And go ahead and get started. Coming to a comfortable seated position on your mat with a long spine. Just rest the shoulders, allow the eyes to close momentarily. And just meet your breath wherever you can find it this morning. Noticing the breath as it passes in and out through the nostrils. And start with yoga for the lungs. Do a cleansing exercise, Kapalabhati breath, forceful exhalations through the nostrils. You can follow my lead here. As you exhale, you push the belly back towards the spine, let all the breath go. On the inhale, naturally follows after. We'll go together my rhythm. Take an inhale, and let's begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Continue. Exhale, 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 exhale. All the breath. Inhale, half lung of air. You can swallow, hold the breath in, pull the shoulders to the ears, drop the chin to the chest, engage the perineum. Kumbha breath retention, gazing towards the center of your skull. Release the head, release the holds, release the breath. Do a second round of Kumbha. No tension when we hold the breath in. Take an inhale. Swallow and hold the breath in. Slowly release the breath, slowly release the holds. Head comes parallel, eyes come open. We'll do yoga for the eyes. Take an inhale. The exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Another inhale. The exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Another inhale. The exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Inhale. The exhaling breath, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Another inhale. On the exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Instead of stretching the eyes, let's focus the eyes. Right hand comes up, eye height, not too high. Right in line with the eyes. Focusing the intention on the finger without blinking. Slowly bend the elbow. Tratakam, fingertip to the nose. And slowly extend the finger back out. Gazing beyond momentarily. Another inhale. Exhale, focus to the finger. All the focus on the finger, moving slowly, please. Slowly extending the finger back out and gazing beyond. Once again, focus to the finger without blinking. All the way to the nose and all the way back out. Release the hand, bring the palms together. Some heat into the hands, rub the palms together. Yoga for the eyes, right palm to the right eye, left palm to the left eye. No light coming in. Take a long, slow breath in through the nostrils and Relax, steady, easy breath out through the nostrils. Rods and cones of the retina, rejuvenating, healing prana, moving through the eyes. Release the hands, interlace the fingers, press the palms away and all the way up overhead. Elbows in line with the ears, if possible. Keep the sit bones down, press the palms up. Once again, let's breathe in and out through the nostrils. Ujjayi breathing, the sound of an ocean wave, slight constriction in the back of the throat. Air passing the epiglottis. Slowly release. Back of that hands touch. Turn the palms down, interlace the fingers, and then roll the palms in, up, and over to your degree of flexibility. Yoga for the arms and fingers. Moving the stretch all the way up into the nerves of the shoulders, perhaps. And release. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Left comes over right. Interlace the fingers. Roll the hands in, up, and over to your degree of flexibility. Remember to keep a smile on the face. We're going through the warm-ups, moving through any blockages from the previous night's rest. Slowly release. We'll move the yoga into the toes. Release your seat. Extend your feet. Heels on the mat. Toes are up. Hands at your side. Dandasana stick pose. You can keep the spine long. You toe crank, squeezing the toes for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 hold, squeeze, and release. Right comes over left, just like we did with the fingers. We're going to do with the toes. Yoga for the toes. Interlacing toes, pinky toe, second toe, perhaps third toe, fourth toe, and big toe. Even 1 toe would be amazing. However many toes you have, squeeze the toes. And release, same thing on the other side, left over right. Interlacing, first, second, third. No hands. Use it as a concentration exercise. However many toes. 1 toe, amazing. 2 toes, fantastic. Give it a squeeze. Yoga for the toes, activating the nerves of the toes all the way up into the hips. And release. Bringing the yoga into the ankles, forward for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 hold. Clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bringing the yoga into the knees. Lift the knee into the chest. Sit tall. Rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch knees. Grab opposite elbows. Lift the chest. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming up to the front of the mat, we'll bring the yoga into the thighs. Big muscle group involved here. Right heel comes in towards the perineum. Left leg goes back. For many of us, this is our stretch this morning. So opening up into the thigh, can slowly start to walk back. Find your degree of flexibility here. You can grab 1 elbow to the earth, perhaps the other. Keep the tailbone down and the front knee down. So if those are coming up, stay right where you're at. If you've got the flexibility, the privilege, you can drop the head down. Perhaps lay the spine flat all the way. Grab opposite elbows, laying the spine. Once again, tailbone is down, front knee is down. Go back to the Ujjayi ocean breath, please. Elbows come back to the earth. Inhale and exhale all the way up. We'll switch. Try the same thing on the other side. Yogis balancing the hemispheres of the body, the right and left, the masculine and feminine. You may notice you go a little deeper on this side, or perhaps a little less. Listen to your body. Use the breath as your guide on this journey. Slowly walking yourself back to your degree of flexibility with the front knee down, tailbone down. Perhaps the spine comes to lay flat. Maybe the arms are up and over. Definitely we are breathing. Continue to use the breath as your guide. Elbows to the earth. Inhale, exhale, coming all the way back up to the front of the mat. Feet are together. Standing pose. Let's allow the eyes to come closed with the feet together, arms at our sides, fingertips facing down. Peel the shoulder blades down and back. Visualize in your mind's eye now a beautiful, beautiful sunrise that you've seen. Yogis recognize that the sun is at the center of all life on the earth, animating our physical bodies, animating all the plants and animals and ecosystems of the earth. So grateful, grateful for this amazing sun. Move 12 poses together, Surya Namaskar as a salutation to sun. Allow eyes to come open. Take an inhale. On the exhaling breath, hands to heart level. Inhale, hands up. Press the feet. Reach up, look up, lift up. On the exhaling breath, hinge and fold from the hips. First stretch of the morning, place the hands in line with the toes. Release the weight of the head. See if you can slow down your breath. The key to this pose is our breath. Belly button to the thighs. Forehead in the direction of the shins. Backs of the knees are pressing back evenly, tailbone lifting towards the sky. Bend the knees, left leg's going back, left knee down. Ashwashan Shalanasana. Press to the front foot, open up the chest, and reach the arms back. You can look forward and up. Use the breath as your guide here. Press the rear foot and knee into the earth. Keep opening the chest and looking up. Place the hands to the earth in line with the front foot. Right leg coming back. Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Hands and feet, hips and shoulder distance apart. Pressing fingers into the earth. And your elbows turning towards one another. You can drop the chin to the chest, make some space between the shoulder blades, lengthening the intercostalis now, the muscles of the rib cage. Keep lifting the tailbone, can engage Uddiyana Bandha, lift the belly button up to the heavens. You may notice one knee wants to press back more than the other. See if you can press both knees back evenly. You may notice one heel wants to press down towards the earth more than the other. See if you can press both heels down evenly. Perfectly okay if the heels don't make it to the floor. If you've got the privilege to have the heels on the floor, you can lift the toes up off the mat. Parvokonasana, mountain pose. The next exhalation, drop the knees to the earth, heart right between the thumbs, elbows up. You can go to claw fingers if you need. Ashtanga Namaskar, 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin on the earth. Extend the chin a little bit longer. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Gaze down towards your own nose. Butt and tail are up. Stay with that Ujjayi ocean breath, please. Inhale, Bhujangasana or Sphinx. Point the toes, press the hips. If you've got a neck or a back injury, you can bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Lift the chest, look up, point the toes. Exhaling breath, bring the hands back in line with the shoulders. Tailbone coming up to the sky. We're back into mountain pose. Take an inhale, and on the exhaling breath, let all the breath go. We're going to do yoga for the organs with no breath, up, down with the belly. Keep lifting your belly with no breath in. No breath coming in, up, down with the belly, up, down, up, down. Release the yoga for the organs, relax the organs. Take another inhalation. Exhale, return the breath to normal. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, Ashwashan Shalanasana on the other side. Lift the chest. Gaze forward and up. Point the rear toes. Press the rear knee to the earth. Front knee coming in line with the midline. Breath is our guide here. Sink the hips. Place the hands on exhaling breath, right leg forward, feet are together. And the prana is starting to move now, so you can stretch deeper than on the way in. So perhaps see if you can press your palms to the earth. If you have the privilege of pressing your palms to the earth, you can start to bend the elbows and fold the body even deeper. Palms together, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms. We'll do the same thing, Surya Namaskar on the other side, moving together with breath. Take an inhalation. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Place the hands, left leg back, mountain pose. No breath, knees, chest, and chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana now if you're able. Exhale, mountain pose. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, look up. Place the hands. Exhale, left foot together. Inhale. Arms up, exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms, close the eyes. Momentarily visualizing in your mind's eye the other celestial body. The moon, we have a crescent moon developing. We had a new moon a few days back. Moon controls the tides and the waters of our body. Similarly, as it controls the oceans and the streams and the rivers of the earth. Waters of the body and the waters of the earth moving in synchronicity. Chandra Namaskar, we offer these poses in respect to the moon, learning to make the mind our best friend. Learning to control the fluctuations in our minds. Allow eyes to come open, changing only 4th and 9th postures. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms come up, reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hands, go to your fold. Deeply engage the fold and see if you can slow down your breath. Bend the knees, left leg back, left knee down, hands heart level, arms all the way up overhead. On an inhaling breath, sink to the hips, press the rear foot, reach the arms up, gazing up, crescent moon position. Keep breathing. Place the hands, right leg back, Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Elbows up. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Point the toes, lift the chest, look up. Turn the tops of the toes. Exhale, mountain pose, Parvokonasana. Pressing evenly into both heels, pressing evenly into both hands. Left foot forward, right knee down, crescent moon on the other side, arms coming up on an inhalation. Hips sink down, the arms reach up. Front knee is down, or back knee is down, front knee pressing towards midline. Keep reaching, arms up, gazing up, crescent moon position. Place the hands on an exhaling breath. Right leg is forward, backs of the legs are long. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms to the sides. Do same thing on the other side. Chandra Namaskar. Moving together with breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Place the hands, left leg back, mountain pose. Knees, chest, and chin without any breath. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, mountain pose. Right leg forward, left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Place the hands, left leg forward. Exhale, breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms, close the eyes once again. And as if you could see yourself in the mirror without any skin, visualize the beating of your heart, the auricles and the ventricles, the chambers of the heart, pumping blood out to every cell in our bodies. Capillaries of fingers and toes, the skull is all vibrating. Fresh life force pumping from the heart. You can see the nervous impulses, synapse, channels moving, activating, sensations, vibrations, and feelings in every cell in your body. So eyes to come open for our first pose. This is chair pose, Uttanasana. Arms come up. Hands can be in a steeple, or if you have tight shoulders, can release the palms. Gaze up, chin is parallel, look up, take an inhale. On the exhale, sit down. Feet are together, knees are together, butt comes down. Natural curve in the low back, lift the chest, lift the arms. Straight elbows, fingers are pointing, stretching the eyes, sit the butt down a little bit further. Can lift the toes, toes come up off the mat, sit down. Keep breathing. Arms come up, straighten the legs, release the arms to your sides. We'll do Dvikasana, double angle pose. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Inhale, exhale, fold the body forward. Arms coming up towards the ceiling. Forehead coming in the direction of the shins. Backs of the legs are straight if possible. Once again, key to the pose is our breath. Slowing down the breath. Release the arms to the low back. Inhale, rise up. Move to twisted chair. Hands together at heart level. Bring prana and energy into the stomach. Take an inhale. On the exhale, sit the butt and tail back. Left elbow to left knee. Hands in prayer position. Turn the head and neck to the side wall, perhaps up towards the ceiling. There's room in your practice. You can look down, place the left hand in contact with the earth. Right hand reaching up towards the sky. Belly button is coming across. The butt stays down. slowly release, come all the way back. Hands to heart level. We'll do same thing on the other side, this time bringing prana and energy into the liver. Take an inhale. Exhale, butt down, right elbow across. Hook the right elbow to the left knee. Turn the head and neck to the side wall. Feet together, knees together. Belly button down and across. If there's room in your practice, you can go ahead and place the right hand in line with the right toes. Left hand up towards the ceiling. Keep twisting, looking up towards the ceiling to your degree of flexibility. And slowly release, hands come back to heart level. Release the palms. Let's take a step back in preparation for table position. Arms coming up. Once again in steeple, or you can leave the arms, palms facing one another. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Reach the arms, coming parallel to the floor here. Make a line of energy from the tailbone all the way out through those fingertips. Elbows are straight. Flat back, belly is up, can gaze down around 4 feet in front of us. Keep breathing. This is table position. Bring the hands together at heart level, bend both knees, lift the right leg up and back. Balance pose, can keep the hands right where they're at, straighten that left leg. If you'd like, you can bring the arms all the way out in front. This time, line of energy from rear heel out through fingertips. Hips are parallel to the floor. Keep reaching. And we'll go hands to heart level. Bend your left knee, bring both hands in contact with the earth. Left hand comes out about a foot in front, a little bit wide if possible. Straighten that left leg, straighten the right leg. See if you can stack the hips. Half moon position. If you've got your balance here by looking down, you can lift that right arm up. Keep breathing. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall. See if you can jump back in. Eventually, head and neck turn towards side wall. If you'd like, you can reach that right arm back to grab the right foot. A little back bending pose, perhaps, to your degree of flexibility. The spirit of the yogis, if not today, maybe next week, maybe next month. Keep kicking, look up over the right shoulder, and slowly, let's release. Come all the way back up. You can shake out the legs. If you'd like, we'll do same balance sequence on the other side. Feet together, hands heart level. Take an inhalation. On the exhale, energy into the right leg. Left leg's going to lift up and back. Pendulum the body forward. Hands at heart level, or arms extend out in front. Line of energy from rear heel out through fingertips. This is balance pose. Hands come back to heart level. Bend that right knee, both hands down. Get your energy into the right hand. About a foot in front, a little bit off to the side. Straighten the right leg. Stack the hips if possible. Left hand to the left hip. Gaze can stay down or move towards side wall as left arm reaches up. This is half moon position. If you'd like, bend the left knee. Grab on. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall. Straighten that right leg again. And then kick the left foot. Open up the left shoulder. Keep looking up over the left shoulder. And slowly up and out. Shake out the legs. Bring the feet mat distance apart. Preparation for swing tree. Right hand's going to grab the left. Take an inhale, get the left hip out. Exhale, pull. Right hand pulls the left. Right shoulder slightly forward. Gaze up towards the left armpit, chest. Little bit more pull. And all the way back to center. Left hand grabs the right. Take an inhale. Exhale, shoot the hip out. Stretch the side body. Left hip slightly forward. Gazing towards right armpit, chest. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming all the way down to a forward fold with the feet hip distance apart, 5 inches apart. Hinge and fold the body. Padahastasana, hands 2 feet position if possible. Depending where you're at on your journey, maybe hands come to the back of the calves. If you've got the flexibility to straighten your legs and place fingertips underneath the toes, please try that. Slow down the breath. Perhaps the palms, toes come up into the middle of the palms. Perhaps the toes come all the way to the wrists. You have the privilege to have the toes to the wrists, the hands underneath the feet. You can bend the elbows and start to pull the body deeper into your fold. Once again, in these forward folds, the key is the slow breath. See if we can slow down the breath and breathing, please. Release the hands, peace fingers go to the big toes. If your hands are behind the calves, keep them right there. Gonna extend the belly, extend the chest, extend the head and neck, look up towards the front of the room. Cervical spine stretching here, keep stretching the eyes, looking up towards maybe the ceiling. Keep stretching and slowly release. Place the hands, walk back, Parvokonasana. Mountain pose, feet hip distance, hand shoulder distance. Bend the right knee, press the left heel to the earth. Bend the left knee, press the right heel to the earth. Press both knees back evenly, both heels back evenly. Once again, if the heels, you have the privilege that the heels down, you can lift the toes up off the mat. Keep the right heel in contact with the earth. Left leg is coming up. Hips are square. Toe, back lifted toe is down the center of the body. Engage the left. Engage the right hand and right elbow. Press the right heel to the earth. Take an inhale. Exhale. Left foot comes all the way forward in preparation for Virabhadrasana 1 is Warrior 1 position. Outer edge of the back foot turns in 10, 20 degrees. Sink the hips a little bit further than you might believe. Right hip comes slightly forward, hands at heart level, arms coming all the way up and overhead. See if you can bring the right shoulder in line with the left. Sink the hips a little further, reach the arms, gaze is forward or up. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 position. Take an inhale and the exhale, open up. The back foot long, maybe an inch or 2, perhaps more. Arms are parallel to the earth. Gazing out at the front fingertips. Right hip is opening now, sinking a little further into the left hip. Stay active in the back arm, active in the back leg. Pinky toe edge of that back foot is down. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 position. Take an inhale and the exhale, right arm comes to meet the left. Stay up off your hip if possible, lift the heart, reach the arms forward, gazing forward, Advaya Virabhadrasana. This is the fearless warrior. You can smile at the shake in the leg, smile at the mental chatter, listen to the sound of the breath. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, left arm down, right arm up to the sky. Keep reaching and lifting that right arm up. If you'd like, you can drop the right hand to the low back in preparation for the bind. Lift the heart to the chest. If you've got the bind, release the left hand to grab onto the right wrist. Keep lifting the chest. Stay strong in the feet and legs. Slowly release the hands to the earth. Back knee comes down, heel toe, front foot, all the way out and wide. Place the hands in a push-up position. Bend the elbows. You're going to hook the left knee or the left elbow in contact with the left inner thigh. Right elbow's coming over to the right thigh. That's where the action is. See if you can find that balance. Press the left leg. Back knee is up, maybe for an inch or 2, a moment or 2, get those back toes up. Reaching, Kondinyasa, arm balance pose. A is for attempt, way to give it a shot. And let's meet in Balasana, child's pose. Buttocks to tail, forehead comes to rest on the earth. Palms turn to face up. You need a pillow. Please use one. Once again, slowing down the breath. Can notice the beating of your heart. Boom, 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 boom. Heartbeat is a sign of life. It's an amazing heart. It's been with us since we've been in our mother's womb. 27 days, the heart starts growing from the size of a thumb all the way into adult life where it comes a fist or even bigger. So grateful for the heart, the beating of the heart. Pridayakashta, heart space, governing the emotion of love. The heart beats, it sends energy out to trillions of cells, sending love, prana, life force out. Grateful for this amazing heart. On an inhaling breath, let's rise up, come to meet. We'll balance the sides once again. The yogis instruct. We do right and left. We do masculine and feminine. We do solar and lunar. So come to meet once again in Parvokonasana, mountain pose. This time left heel is down, right leg's gonna lift up. Hips are square, keep lifting. Left elbow is straight, left heel into the earth. Take an inhale. Exhaling breath, right leg all the way forward in preparation for Virabhadrasana 1. Body knows the journey here. Sink to the hips. Left hip coming slightly forward, back foot in, 10, 20, maybe 30 degrees. Arms coming together and all the way up. Left shoulder slightly forward to the right. Keep rotating, sinking to the hip. Soften those front toes, put a smile on the face. This is warrior 1 position. You can inhale and the exhale, open up. Add a few inches to your stance in the back foot. Gaze out at the front fingertips. Stay active on the back legs. Stay active in the back hands. Perhaps sink a little further into your hips. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2 position. Left arm comes to meet the right. Fearless warrior. Advaya Virabhadrasana. Arms are lifting. Body shapes a diagonal. Keep the midsection off the thigh. Looking forward and up. Reaching, smiling, breathing. Right hand to the earth. Left hand to the sky. Keep reaching that left arm up. Stay strong in the feet. Left arm to the low back. Lift the heart in preparation for your bind. You're going there, right hand comes around to reach the left. Once again, active in the feet, lifting the heart towards the heavens. And slowly release the back knee, press the hands to the earth. Kondinyasa here, arm balancing. Heel toe, get that right leg wide. Right elbow comes underneath this right thigh to hook the inner right hip. Left elbow comes to hook the left inner hip. Got to get the left elbow in all the way inside. It sits right there. Once you've got that, arms are stacked. You can extend that right leg, lift the back knee, maybe point the back toes, maybe lift the back toes, get the nose up, toes up, nose up, toes up. Give it a chance. And slowly release, come to meet once again in child's pose. You can feel the lungs ventilating. Grateful for the 2 lungs, the lower lobes, the middle lobes, and the upper lobes of the lungs. Grateful for the nervous system, the brain stem, the spinal cord, and the sacrum, the base of the spine. Amazing spine. Grateful for the nervous system. Inhale, rise up. We'll come to meet in a flat back table position. Hands shoulder distance, knees hip distance for cat and cow. A little bit of spinal flexibility and backward bending. On the inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. On exhale, chin to chest, roll the spine. Forehead comes in the direction of the pelvis. Round it out. Do a few more in your own time. Inhale, drop the belly. Lift the chest, look up. Exhale, roll it out. Let's do one more together. Inhale. Opening the chest, looking up. Exhale, rolling the spine, chin to chest. Forehead to pelvis. Round the spine. Come back to meet in a flat back position. Left arm comes up like you're going to come to shake my hand. We'll do another member of the cat family, the tiger pose. Right leg comes up and back parallel to the floor. Press the rear heel. Make a line of energy out through your front fingertips. Activating the belly, the midsection. Keep reaching the fingertips. Keep reaching the rear heel. And then slowly bend the back knee. Left hand comes to grab the right. Inside or outside is okay. Kick, kick, kick the foot. And then look up and over left shoulder. If possible, to your degree of flexibility. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall. Keep kicking. And slowly release. And we'll do the same thing. Tiger pose on the other side. Right arm comes up like you're going to shake my hand. Left heel comes back. Line of energy, rear heel out through fingertips. Get long through the midsection. Activate the core muscles. Looking down. And then slowly bend the back knee. Reach back to grab. If you can't get here, stay in tiger, please. Look up over your right shoulder. Keep kicking, kicking the back foot. Looking up and slowly release. We'll come to meet. Turn the top toes in a little easy squat here. Bring the buttocks and tail back. Nice easy squat from there. Hands come in front. In preparation for some arm balancing, we're going to do crow pose, or if you've got your headstand in the middle of the room and you want to hop in, now's a great time for that. Press the knees into the backs of the elbows, otherwise we're going to do crow. Press the fingertips, you can kind of squeeze the fingers to the earth, get the button tail up, knees into the triceps, gaze is slightly forward, perhaps one toe, the toes towards the middle, maybe just a little bit up. Gaze comes slightly forward as that the weight changes. Again, if you want to hop to your headstand, now's a great time. Go tripod headstand or traditional headstand. Otherwise, we're giving crow another chance or two. You know your journey. Listen to your body. Make sure we be careful with the spine. If you'd like to stay in your headstand, you may. Otherwise, let's come to all meet in Sarvangasan. This is shoulder stand. So, you can tuck your shirt in if you'd like. Got a baggy shirt like me. Knees to chest, elbows come down. Start with knees into the chest, hands down, and then lift up, hands to the low back. Bring the elbows in, walk the hands up the spine. Toes towards the ceiling, gazing between the big toes. Sarvangasan, this is shoulder stand. Nice release of energy in the ankles, and the knees, and the hips. Slow down the breath. Perfectly okay if the body's a little more V-shaped here. So Ardha Sarvangasan, half shoulder stand. Keep the hands active on the low back. Keep the right leg up. Left leg's going to come down, up overhead. See if you can touch it all the way to earth. If you can release the hands. Otherwise, just stay right there. Hands on the low back. Left leg lifts. Right leg comes down now. all the way back up with the right leg. This time we're going to go to plow position, halasana. Again, perfectly okay if the feet don't touch the earth. You can keep the hands on the low back. Gaze at the belly button. Great for the thyroid and parathyroid. Great stretch in the cervical spine. If your feet touch the earth, you want to interlace your arms. Squeeze the shoulders together. Please do so. Let's go everyone, hands back to the low back. Actually, let's go hands to the earth. Bend the knees. Slowly come out vertebra by vertebra. Spine coming back in contact with the mat. And bend the knees. Feet coming hip distance in preparation for Setu Bandhasan. This is the bridge pose. Press the feet evenly. Lift the buttocks. Lift the tail. Lift the belly. Ribs and chest. If there's room in your posture here, interlace one arm and the other underneath you. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Pressing the hip points up. Backward bending bridge pose. If you'd like to go to the next stage, you're going to release the arms out from underneath you. Place the fingertips in line with the shoulders. Elbows stay in. Take an inhale. Come to the top of the head. Exhale, relax. Another inhale. Press evenly to hands and feet. This is wheel pose. You can lift the heels. Lifting, straighten the elbows. Lifting into the back bend. And slowly, in your own time and way, come all the way back down, careful with the spine. Extend the legs out in front in preparation for fish pose. Heels together, point the toes down and back. Bring your hands underneath your side body, real close to the buttocks. You can be at the side or underneath. Lift up to the elbows. Back of the head comes to the earth. Lift the neck. Take the lower set of teeth past the upper set of teeth. Matsyendrasana, fish pose. Slowly release the head and neck back down in contact with the earth. Bring the arms all the way up overhead. Reach the arms. You can point the right toes, reach the right arm. Point the left toes, reach the left arm. Point both toes, both arms. Take an inhale. On the exhale, coming all the way up. Yoga sit up in preparation for some forward folds. Feet are together, toes pointing up towards the sky. Arms come all the way up on an inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Body is warm here, so let's go back to breath and breathing, please. Hands to feet position, or maybe hands to ankles or calves, maybe even the knees, wherever you're at. See if you can extend the belly button, extend the chest, extend the forehead down in the direction of the shins. Slow down your breath, please. Inhaling breath, let's come up and out in preparation for a spinal twist. Feet come hip distance apart. Right arm back behind the line of symmetry, about a foot or two behind you. Going to start your twist. Left hand can come over the right thigh. Turn the head and neck towards the back wall. Eventually turn the head and neck towards the back right corner of your mat. Gazing up and over the right shoulder. And slowly come up and out. We'll do same thing on the other side. Left hand back behind you, couple feet beyond the line of symmetry. You can drop to the back elbow. Right hand can come over. Eventually head and neck. Turn all the way towards the back wall, maybe towards the back corner of your mat. Keep breathing. And slowly, let's come up and out. So it's kind of twist the spine. Let's hold the spine in place. We'll do Navasana, boat pose. Merrily down the stream we will go. Can keep the knees bent, lift the chest, arms extend, straighten the legs if it's in your practice. Gaze at the big toes. lift the chest. We'll finish with some Kapalabhati breathing, much the same way as began, forceful exhales. And slowly release. Spin around 180 degrees in preparation for Shavasana, corpse pose, everybody's favorite pose. Final relaxation. Release the palms, release the hair bun, let the ankles flop to your sides, hip distance apart. Resolve to remain as relaxed as possible as we go through a little active relaxation here to begin. Point the right toes, lift the right leg just an inch or two, squeeze and flop the right leg. Point the left toes, lift the left leg, squeeze and flop. This time squeeze the buttocks like you're gonna lift it, but take the belly button down, down, down towards the earth and relax, relieve, release the hips and midsection. Deep, deep inhalation, fill the chest cavity. On the exhaling breath, open the mouth, all the breath out. Fist with the right hand, squeeze the right arm, lift, flop the right arm. Fist with the left arm, squeeze, lift, flop the left arm. Lengthening the cervical spine, chin comes to the chest, keep the skull on the ground, keep it lengthening the back of the neck, and relax. Head and neck can turn from side to side and back to center. Open the mouth wide, 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 stick the tongue out. Return the mouth, squeezing all the muscles of the face now, eyelids, eyebrows, temple, hairline, squeeze and release. Softening all the muscles in your face. Entire body now resolving to remain motionless for the remainder of this posture. Allowing relaxation to seep in from your head to your toes, from your bones to your skin. Let's become aware of the breath and breathing at our nostrils. Simply notice, resolve to be a witness of the breath at the nostrils. Shifting our attention to our navel region, watching the rise and fall of the belly. Once again, remain a witness. Each passing inhalation, the belly's rising. Each passing exhalation, the belly falls. Let's stay together now and count the breath backwards from 10, watching the belly rise at 10. Watch as the belly fall at 10. Belly rise at 9, and belly falls at 9. Stay with your count, your breath, all the way to 1. Try not to lose count. When you've come to 1, you can release the count, release the breath, release your attention to drift freely. Entire body deeply relaxed. Release any attachment to the thoughts that may rise and fall. Letting thoughts pass as if they were clouds on a clear blue sky. Deepening engagement and concentration on impulses and sensations. And entering the deepest states of relaxation right now. Bring our attention back to our belly now, gradually deepening the breath. Awareness returning to our body. Deepening breath in the belly, animating the physical body once again. You can allow the head and nose to wiggle slightly, maybe the fingers and the toes. Begin to wake up. Let that deepening breath allow any natural stretch to arrive, like you're a cat or just waking up from restful slumber. Guiding ourselves effortlessly now over to a side lying position, resting comfortably on the right side if possible. Remaining still momentarily. Use the strength of the hands to press ourselves up into a relaxed, comfortable, seated position with the eyes closed. In much the same way as we began, we will close. And bring the attention to the brow center. Notice perhaps the effortless quality of your breath, direct impact of yoga practice. Resolving now to bring this experience of yoga with us off the mat into the world. Allow this equanimity, this peacefulness, this level of connection to guide your relationships, your work in the world. Bring the hands together at heart level, gesturing forward in appreciation for the sacred breath, these amazing practices, and one another's presence. So, so grateful. Closing customarily, namaste. Allow eyes to come open. Thank you so much for joining us here at Live Yoga Channel. We're grateful to have you. We're grateful to see the growth in the channel. Thanks to all the new folks that are hopping on. We love sharing our living room practice with you. Lots of exciting things happening on the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like these videos and comments. It helps us get this content out to more people in the world. We're having fun with our shorts. You can catch those on